Good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful Saturday morning. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves on this, well, Saturday morning. Is that where I'm going? I'm going to Japan. Oh, mate, I'm so fucking excited. I can't wait, I tell ya. Won't be long and we'll be there. Woo! Howdy, you lot. How's it going? I thought we could just play around with some batteries today. This little charger, this is a very old charger. Got two 6-volt batteries come out of some a 6-volt little ride-on toys. It's a chainsaw. We'll sort that out in a minute. I've got two battery chargers. This one was alright. I didn't use this one much. My dad used to use it to charge these same similar batteries. I've probably still got the batteries somewhere for my little ride-on toys. And it seems to be charging alright. It's charged this one a little bit, but I had to stop it. Now it's charging this one. But I've got a different charger. Over here, look. This one, I don't know how I'm gonna have to tie the thing on there for the terminal or something. I was charging a 12-volt battery in a 12-volt setting and it blew up and started smoking a lot. But I'm going to try and charge something on the 6-volt setting to see if that'll work. It might work, it might not. It might. What happened? I think it tripped out the whole bloody electrics, but we'll soon find out. This is one of my next little things. It's my chainsaw. Got to do a little bit of chainsaw work, and the chain was a bit. Oh, what's that? What's starter? The chain was a bit iffy, so I took it all apart and it needs a bit of a clean. But we'll do that after. So we'll see if it actually just turns on before I start. I've got a multimeter that I've been testing the batteries with. We'll see if it's putting out a charge for 6 volts. I've got it plugged in. The wires are dangling down there, so they're not touching anything. Let's see what happens. Well, I don't know. There is a fuse in there. Whether that fuse is gone, we'll find out if we stick a battery on the end of it. Actually, let's stick the multimeter on. Give me a sec. Well, that's interesting. I didn't even have it switched on, and the bloody electric tripped out. We'll have to sort that out. I didn't even have the bloody thing switched on. How's that happen then? I just had Adam Hawk come in a minute. They went, Dad, we've got a power cut. The power's gone, Dad. She's playing on her Xbox. Oh. There we go. Huh. Perhaps it's gone in the house again. Hold on, we'll have to go and sort this out. Right, here we go. We're back. Right then, turn this one back on. Right, don't think it was that one that tripped it. It was this one. So this is obviously something's gone open circuit inside that charger, unfortunately. It came on for a minute. It must have heated up, built up some resistance, or done something, I don't know. And that's killed it. That's a shame, because that is a bloody good charger. I wonder if there's anyone. My knowledge on, I mean, I can probably have a go, but my knowledge on that sort of thing is well, not good. I do know somebody who might be able to fix it, so I'll send them over an email and see if they can get that going again. But if not, looks like I'm going to have to be trying to invest. I've just had a look around, and there's a 6-volt charger. I've just added it to my wish list. It's my birthday, man. My birthday's in 6 days, so I'm just saying, there's one on there, you know. But while we're here, this will give us a chance to have a quick look to see how much this battery's come up. It's been on charge for about 4 hours, and it was at 6.38 volts, which is somewhat below what it should be for standby. So let's have a look. I've got it on auto setting, and it's the 4-amp charger. And I mean, these things charge with them stupid little battery things, like bloody, well, they charge like 600 milliamps or some crap like that. So, okie dokie, on we go. Got 6.71, 6.7. Still nowhere near the bloody well, they're about 7.4, aren't they? 7.5 volts, I think, when they're fully charged. 6-volt battery, so Still nowhere near 6.7, but it is charging it would seem. It's gone up a little bit. It was 6.38 when I put it on a few hours ago. I'm not overly convinced. This charger does put out, it puts out, look, we'll measure to see what it's putting out. So we've got it charging now. I can put that on there, look. It's putting out 9.1. Oh, it's a bit dicky, isn't it? Bloody hell. Well, maybe this charger's at it as well then. Let's put that on the terminal. It's putting 9.08 volts out. Wow. Well, oh, it's gone down, it's gone up. Yeah, it's a bit dicky. I don't know if it's actually going to be doing any good, to tell you the truth. To be honest, and I mean, like, correct me, like, no, give me some knowledgeable information if you've got it. But I don't know why these companies still use these type of batteries in these little ride-on toys. You know the ride-on toys I'm talking about, don't you? Like little electric quad bikes for kids, you know. I don't know why they still use these type of batteries. It just seems old technology when you can get this type of battery. You can charge this in half an hour. Like it's an RC battery. You can charge it in half an hour with a fast charger. 7.2 volts. 3000 milliamp hour, so 3 amps. You know, rechargeable obviously. Nickel metal hydrate this one, but you also get lipos. But then again, for the general public, lipos are a little bit dangerous. You kind of have to know what you're doing with lipos. But for one of these batteries, why can't they just use something like this and give you some sort of a better charger, so you can just charge it up in half an hour? Because these batteries, they give you one of these that you plug in the wall with no indication of if it's even charging or when it's charged, and they take around between 8 and 10 hours to charge, and then they last about an hour, 2 hours at the very maximum of actual playing. Whereas I reckon one of these would probably, I mean, you don't even have to be one of these actual batteries, but I just don't understand why they use these batteries in these toys. It seems very sort of just outdated as such. It's a weird thing. Does anybody know why they still use these batteries in the little electric toys? Because like with a kid's toy, right, they want to be playing with it, don't they? So you have to put it on for 10 hours, which is usually overnight. It's never good to charge a battery overnight. It's never really good to charge a battery overnight when you're not watching it, because batteries can go wrong, you know. It's uncomfortable. I just think it's weird. So if you know why they still use it, there must be a reason. I reckon it's just cheapness and the fact that they think people don't care. But if I was to buy a toy, a kid's ride-on toy, and it had a battery you could charge in half an hour, you know, you could have 2 of these. You could have one. They probably last about half an hour, wouldn't they? You could have one charging, one not, and it'd be constant. It'd be brilliant. You all right down there with your little toolbox? Huh? Ah. He's cold, bless him. My little helper's nippy. He's cold. He go boop. Well, I'm just putting stuff away, and I found this is the charger for this actual battery. This is the charger that comes with it, and it says input blah 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 0.2, output 7.5 volts, 0.3 amps. Yeah, so considerably slow. And this charger's putting out 9 volts at 4 amps. So, well, it says 4 amp on it. I haven't actually measured the amps, but, don't know, man. They definitely should upgrade these. Somebody's put their batteries and the charging systems they have for these little toys, man. Hopefully this battery will be alright with that amount of voltage going into it and the amount of amps. But we'll find out. It didn't charge with this anyway. I'm assuming this is at it, because well, it certainly has now, because that battery weren't charging, see. Well, I'm clearing the top of this worktop off, and I found one of my old unfinished projects. Look, this was an unfinished project. I never finished it, obviously, hence the unfinished part. There's a switch there that I was going to use or something. It was meant to be just like a bit of fun power supply. Got power supply now, we're complete with dead bug. We've got 2 terminals there, oh sorry, 4 terminals, but 2 sets of terminals. The on and off switch. The gauges were here, got an amp gauge, and the volt gauge has fallen apart. And on the back was more high power terminals. They were going to be the full lot, and the front ones were supposed to be like a low power terminals, but I was going to have them full power anyway, because they're all going to the same thing. And yeah, I've still got the lid and everything over there for it, but I never got round to finishing it, and I never will get round to finishing it, because to be honest, at the moment I haven't got any inspiration to finish this. It was just meant to be a bit of fun. I did actually make a video on it, and I got a little bit of stick on it, about the power supply that I chose to use, but it is what it is. So yeah, I've forgotten all about that. All that I can go off of there for now. Give it a bit of a clean up, get all the bench cleared off, and then I can get the little trike and the little quad up on there, and we'll get it, you know, we'll get them going up on the bench rather than working on the floor. I don't like working on the floor. No one likes working on the floor, do they? Oh yeah, compressor for vent. Compressor. Ah, bloody hell! I wonder where that went. What this is, you lot? This is a little compressor for like an air horn. You can put it on your car. You get them on lorries and whatever. This is a compressor for that, because about 5 years ago, at work, there was a foreign chap. Where was he from? I can't remember now. But he put one on his car, and I had the horn, but the compressor was broken on my one. And I was like, oh, my compressor's broken. He said, I got a spare one at home, and he gave it to me. And I never did put it on. What was his name? Yarrow. Yarrow, that was his name. Yeah, Yarrow. Poor old Yarrow. I don't know what happened to Yarrow. I think he might have got deported back to wherever he come from. But that's what that was. Oh well, I'll put that back in the box, and maybe in another 6 years I might get around to using it. Somebody asked me about summer projects. Have I got any summer projects? I've got a few projects. I'm not going to give too much away, because, you know, why not, let's make a surprise out of it. Not a surprise, but, you know, got to keep you lot interested. I've got some electric scooters to get going. I've got an electric quad bike. There's a few engine related things to get going, and I haven't got it yet, but there's a motocross bike, a dirt bike, that I've got to get started and running, and it's got to be able to ride. That's coming up. You know, it's going to be good. It's going to be coming up. Got lawnmowers and things to get going. I've got an RC project. That's an RC nitro car. Probably be, I might put some of it on this channel, but it'll probably be on the RC channel mainly. But that's coming up relatively soon, once I can get out and about and start going down the RC shop. But for now, I'm waiting for this battery to charge so I can get going on the electric quad. That's what I'll be doing.